Hi everyone, I'm Shanetta Jameer and I'm here to talk to you about the current ORS olive oil campaign for No Stereotypes. This is a really big topic for me. No stereotypes can go across the globe, across all platforms, across all social media, and just in our homes as well, for things that just happen all over and affect us. And whether it's racially, financially, social status, it's an issue. One issue that I would like to bring up amongst the many women who are out doing this campaign, and hopefully men as well, that also either use the ORS products or just people who are just learning about this new campaign and just joining on the hashtag for No Stereotypes. This topic that I want to talk about is women in the workplace, equality. I want our minority women, women of color, women of amazing talent and abilities to keep their heads up. To keep their heads up, because I know how it feels to work in a workplace and to be overworked, to work multiple positions, to be invited to meetings, to take down notes, to be an incredible asset, working long hours day in and day out and after work, working on projects, and making sure that any customer service or orders or any information that's taken care of and needs to be taken care of is done professionally, with diligence, with courage, and also in a timely manner. But what happens when you're talked to a certain type of way that does not go along with your standards and your views? Pretty much, what happens when you're just talked to badly? What happens when you're misappropriated? What happens when you're sitting there and you have to be professional and you're not receiving equal care and accountability and just equal information? What happens when you're not receiving your equal fair share of what you signed up for at your job? You signed up for the same amount of time and energy and respect that the next man signed up for as well. I want our women to know, unfortunately, we're not always treated as an equal. Unfortunately, there are going to be people probably at the top of the totem pole at the time that have some type of, reign over the situation, some type of authority. And I want to let you know that you do not deserve to be talked to any type of way. You do not deserve to be mistreated. There are going to be times where you're not going to be understood, or people want to stereotype and say this, that, and the third about you, but keep your professionalism. I want people to know that we have young women growing up. We have young ladies growing up. And there are some people in the workplace that don't even care about the karma that could happen to their own daughters and their own young children in their family. We all deserve a chance. We all deserve the opportunity to be treated fairly in the workplace, whether it's going for a promotion, whether it's going for a different position, whether it's going for just equal opportunity. We deserve it, and we don't need to be talked about because of our hair selection, because of our skin, because of our demeanor, just being vibrant. Like, a lot of times our minority women, we have to work so hard. We have to work so hard in the workplace. And we've been told this from our families. We've been told this from our mentors, if we even have the privilege to have mentors. You have got to work twice as hard as so-and-so. You have to work twice as hard, because we're already looked at as we're less than. We're already looked at as we can't compete. We're already looked at as we could be an issue, a problem in the workplace. But then there's places where they say, we'll hire her because we need some diversity. We don't just need to be a part of something because of diversity. We want to have equal opportunity. So I don't want there to be any stereotypes against, it just needs to stop. It really does need to stop. So please take heed to that. If you have women working with you or women at your workplace or your employer, please make sure that those women are not being overworked, that they're not being, just cramped up in some little corner, working heavily and being shadowed. I even know some women who have children of their own and they stay at a job because they have to take care of their children, but they're constantly mistreated, talked to horribly, given tons of work that people don't want to do, that other people don't want to do, and constantly just look for to do that same work day in and day out over and over again. And it's not fair. I think that we need to take more pride in our women. We need to take more pride in, our minorities, and just don't look at them as just a filling space. And even for the women who have yet to even make their foot into the door, please, employers, please do not discriminate because of someone's name, because it may not sound ethnically pleasing to your ears. We're people. We are people. I'm pretty sure there have been plenty of jobs. My name is Shanetta Jameer. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of jobs that have turned me down because of my name, not knowing what was on my resume. So please give people fair chances, fair opportunities, and let them be who they are. So thank you, ORS. I saw this by Lipstick and Curls. She did her video. Check her out. I'll leave a link in the description box, information to my social media and my description box as well. Feel free to subscribe, like, share. This is just one topic that I want to bring up of many topics of no stereotypes. So big ups to RS for starting this, for pushing this forward with their campaign as well, and your wonderful products. And just for anyone who may have been already talking about this situation, this issue, just no stereotypes in general, thank you. Bye.